Hey, it's Matt Pinfield, fanpass.tv, and we are backstage in the 33-star artist tent. Which, by the way, is a great merch company and it's really cool shirts. In fact, I'm grabbing a Thin Lizzy shirt for my girlfriend before I leave, you know, which is very cool. You know what I mean? Because I love Thin Lizzy. Yeah, great, man. Good to see you guys. Oh, you're living color. So psyched to see you guys, man. I love you, and how about this? It's so funny. I was trying to get in touch with you, so I sent you, Vernon, a Twitter thing. And then everybody was making fun of me because I didn't tag you at first. So I was like, Vernon, get in touch with me, man. And I'm like, the people were busting my balls, like comedians I know and stuff. Oh, yeah. And I was like, okay, all right, wait a minute. And I went back and did Vern 22, yeah. Yeah, I went back to Vern 22. I'm like, guys, I got to reach out. I want to interview you, man, when you guys come out here to Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, man, it's so good to see you guys.
It's so great to see you, brother.
So how have you guys been, man? Talk to me.
We've been good, man. We've been busy. You know, we've been doing some little touring, but mainly what we've been doing in this time period is working on our new record.
Yeah, I can't wait for it, man.
Oh yeah. We're in the last third of making the record.
So are you doing it in New York City? Is that where you're recording it, or
We're recording it in Hackensack, New Jersey.
Hackensack. I know Hackensack well. I'm a North Jersey guy, you know.
North Jersey, that's right.
That's it, you know. Live in Harrison, come from the Brunswicks. You know what I mean? So totally, it's amazing when I think
Yeah.
Speaking of New Brunswick, the first time I saw you live, and it really blew my head off, you guys were so incredible, was Rutgers University with the Godfathers. Do you remember that when your first album came out? When Vivid came out, do you remember that? Yeah. We all went to see you guys play, man, and I I was like, whoa, this is what's up. Yeah, aren't they great? Godfathers. Birth, School, Work, Death. That's a great song. And they were cool guys. I loved it because it was you guys and those guys like in their suits, but real working class London dudes. And they were cool dudes.
And they rocking Johnny Cash Blues.
That's a great one. I love those guys, man.
Yeah, good guys.
Yeah, you know, they're really super cool guys. Yeah, that was a great tour. I was just so pumped about that whole thing at that time.
We had a great time with that one.
Yeah. So are you producing a record you got yourself?
No,
this time,
Andre
guys?
Betts.
Oh, Andre's doing it.
Andre Betts.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, Vernon, one of the last 2 times I hung with you and saw you guys. I mean, of course, when you did my morning show in New York, but you and I were at the Soundgarden show, which was, isn't it great seeing those guys out playing again too?
So great. I was tweeting during that whole show.
Yeah.
And I got backstage, got a chance to talk with Kim, Fael, and with Ben, you know what I mean, and with Matt. And you know, they're my favorite of the '90s bands. They're my favorite.
Yeah,
they're my absolute favorite.
Too.
And they've been they were so kind to us. We did shows with them back in the days.
Yeah.
And you know, I credit them with a lot of. They're the kind of band I relate to their music. You know.
So many ways, right? Because you know what? It's heavy, and it also, like, there's some grooves. It's got something going on. You know what I mean? It's got good, great riffs and grooves, man. You know?
Life.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about it. You know what I mean?
Chris is thinking he's awesome.
I know.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's killing it. He's healthy. He just sounds great every day. And what's amazing is I remember he told me the story how he actually started learning to sing was he would sing his own made-up one harmony over all the Beatles records. Like, he'd add one more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. You know,
Old school.
I thought that's awesome. You know, it's great, man.
Old school.
And then you and I do the PBS Jimi Hendrix tribute thing, which was great.
Absolutely.
I love that too, which was super
man. Well,
cool.
you know what's so funny, man, is think about Jimi Hendrix. You know, he's also from Seattle.
Yeah.
And it's funny to listen. If you listen to Hendrix in a certain way, you listen to the subsequent bands. There's something that you hear.
Yeah.
His influence is really powerfully in Seattle music.
It is. It's Pacific Northwest, man. It's great, you know?
In a big way.
He was unbelievable, too, man. What an amazing... That's why I enjoyed doing that with you, you know? I always talk to people. I said, not only was he a great guitarist, because you're one of my favorites. I mean, all 4 of you guys are unbelievable what you do. I love it.
I can't play guitar with a damn.
No, I don't. But I love what you do. But we talked about that day, and I remember one of the things that's great about it. People don't realize not only Jimmy was a great lyricist too.
Yes.
I mean, Castles Made of Sand.
Castles Made of Sand
is a 3. Like, there's 3 stories in one song, and it's just
incredible.
Making people think, man. Well, I love that Axis Boldest Love record.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's one of the greatest records.
You know, because the thing about Jimi Hendrix is that he took the influence of Bob Dylan, big time, in real time, and incorporated it into his music. So to me, when I hear Castles Made of Sand, a lot of that stuff is very reminiscent of Bob Dylan's writing.
Yeah.
And of course, he did All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah. Which
But
is,
then it's
to
got
me,
some
the
magic-
best version
magic-
ever.
Absolutely.
The version will
Totally.
never be touched.
Incredible.
I mean,
Incredible.
just from the intro alone, like that, and like just that sound. I mean, it just kills you. It's so good. So I love it. The new record. Tell me about the new record. What do you have a title for it yet?
No title. No title yet. Working yet.
They don't like the title. They don't like the title like we came up with.
They don't like it?
They don't like it.
All right, we don't have to mention it then. It's a work in progress, right, guys? So we're good. We're good. No,
We're working
we're
on it.
dying
Once
for a new
again.
record, man. But I'm like,
I love the title.
Yeah.
Oh, New Jersey.
What's that?
It's called New Jersey.
Did somebody use that before? Right on. That Bon Jovi record, right? We're just.
So okay, I'll tell
Where are you from originally?
Bronx.
Are you from
Born
the
in
Bronx?
Brooklyn.
That's right.
Yeah, the Bronx. I'm a Bronx
Yeah,
guy.
we should-
Connecticut.
Connecticut? Where are you
grew up in Brooklyn, born in London, grew up in Brooklyn.
That's cool.
I'm all Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's cool. What part of Brooklyn?
Crown Heights, he and I.
Yeah,
Crown
that's
Heights,
cool.
yeah.
Crown Heights affair. Remember that was like a disco?
yeah.
Oh yes.
There you go, right?
Very much so.
Hanson, right?
Heights affair.
Yeah, there you go. So, right? Yes, we know that stuff. My daughter lives in Brooklyn. I always go to see them in Park Slope, but I like all that area. And I remember hearing somebody on TV call it No Park Slope because there's nowhere to park.
Right,
But it's better than where I live. I'm like, what do you mean? I can find parking in Brooklyn? Maybe not everywhere.
No.
I mean, not by the Barclays Center. But dude, we're excited to hear a new record, man. And I found you guys, one of my favorite songs of all time is Solace of You. I love that song so much. It's one of those tunes that I listen to, when I just want to get, when I'm getting into my head, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to I've always loved that tune. I mean,
Thank you so much.
I mean, there's so many songs of yours, guys, I love. But I always want to tell you, Solace of You is just such a beautiful tune. The groove, the guitar playing, your vocals, lyrics, it's on my list of my favorite songs
Thank you
of
so
all time,
much.
guys.
Thank
It
you.
just is.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It's just so good.
Yeah.
I want the world, anybody listening, check that tune out if you haven't heard it. But I'm sure if you're watching, you're a fan of Living Color, but it's one of the most beautiful songs, man. And it's about getting through your own thing, getting back to who you are,
Yeah.
And
This record, I think we're dealing with our blues
Yeah.
idiom. Like we're trying to deal with the blues as a modern sort of construct.
Yeah.
That it's constant. That blues is a constant throughout all musics,
Yes.
all rock music at least.
Yeah.
But our take on what that is for us at this particular point in time in our lives.
I can't wait to hear it, man. I'm ready for that. I really
The
am.
anniversary tour helped us out. We were out last year doing the Vivid tour.
Yeah.
Anniversary tour, and I think playing that music again,
Yeah.
and playing the record down as it is, also
It's
got us.
timeless.
It got us in a good vibe of sonics and writing for the next record. So it was a
Yeah.
great exercise to go out and play that music again as is.
Yeah.
For the people.
Oh.
That was a good sort of litmus test before going in and recording.
Yeah, and that's an amazing record, and I'm ready for the next one.
We're ready, man.
We're excited.
You'll get an advance on it for sure.
All right, I appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely.
I really do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
We'll get you the
So-
new
We gotta get you
early
comfortable
on.
for like a listening thing.
Yeah, so
We're gonna have a
Jerseys,
listening.
come on through.
I'll come on ahead with you.
Let's
I'll be
do it.
closing up with this. Great.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
I would love that.
All right, man.
I'm gonna just ask one more question, and then we gotta run. I guys gotta ask you the first record you ever bought with your own money. What was the first one you remember buying? Record?
Miles Davis, Nefertiti.
Ah, such a great one.
With my own money?
Yeah, with your own money.
My money.
Yeah, right,
Miles
right.
Davis,
Well, when
Nefertiti.
you're a kid, what
Yeah,
was the first
or I
record you
borrowed
got?
it. But the first one with my own money was Miles Davis, Nefertiti.
Ah, what a great record, man.
Yes, killer
Ran
record.
into Lenny White the other night. We just talk to people all the time, and then getting there, talk to Herbie over the, about headhunters, just all different, I love it. How about yourself?
Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experience?
Yeah, one of the greats, man, right?
First did a lot of mowing of the lawn and
That's what I did. I'm with
a
you.
lot of mowing.
I was the mowing lawns, delivering
Shoveling
papers
snow.
to buy those records. That's it. We all had to do that, right? Because it
a
was.
lot of
I left
mowing.
that part out. Mine
Yeah.
was painting the rails.
Painting the rails.
Yeah. Was that what you did? That's cool. Yeah, so we all did it. How about yourself, Vernon? You remember the first record?
Cosmic Slop. Cosmic
Yeah,
Slop
great record.
Funkadelic.
Yeah, what a great
That was my
record.
first record. That was my first record I bought with my own money, and that was my first concert I ever saw was
Oh, wow.
seeing
Okay.
Parliament Funkadelic on the Cosmic
Seeing
Slop
George
tour.
and Bootsy and everybody doing their
Yeah, man, seeing George Clinton with a mohawk
Wow.
at Madison Square Garden with War.
That must. Oh, with War.
Yep. And Rare Earth. Crazy.
That's a great bill. See, the world is a ghetto. All those great songs. I love that stuff.
Incredible.
Man.
It was incredible.
That's great
Incredible.
stuff.
Eddie
man.
Hazel, the whole.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Love those records.
Unbelievable.
I was a kid buying them. You know what I mean? The 45, World is a Ghetto, and you know everything. You know,
Great records.
I love those, and then got the albums later on, like all the music, all the stuff that they did, which I love. How about you, Corey?
First 45 I bought was Cat Stevens' Dog a Donut.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it was the funkiest record ever.
Yeah.
There was that it was Cat Stevens. Like, wow, this is ridiculous. And then I bought the Jacksons Triumph record. I bought that with my own money.
Yeah.
That was with my own money. Like birthday present for myself. I bought that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. It's great. People love to know. They want to know what their favorite artists and musicians, what their first record was, what they were listening to when they were kids. You know, it's funny, we're talking to George Clinton because my brother had the 45 of I Want to Testify by the Parliaments on Revlon Records with the B-side, I Can Feel the Ice Melting. I love that shit, man. I mean, I told George, I'm like, dude, that single is so great. I mean, it had a psychedelics, like, picture on it, man, and it was, I Want to Testify.
Neck of the woods near Plainfield.
What's that?
They were all camped out in Plainfield.
That's where my mom and dad were born, so it's like Plainfield, New Jersey.
wow, okay. That's right.
So, you know, it's,
Neck of the woods,
so
man.
they're Plainfield guys, that's the deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, we're just having a good time hanging out here at the Artist Tent, 33-star backstage with Living Color. It's fanpass.tv, giving you access to your favorite bands, and I'm so excited to have the Living Color guys with me today. Guys, great hanging with you.
Man,
and we look forward to the next album. Love you. I love you, man. And we will see you
In the area.
My brother,
thank you, man.
Matt
Matt
Pinfield.
Pinfield.
Get you to that listening party, all right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel the living encyclopedia of rock and roll music.
There you go,
That's
right there, the man, the myth, the legend.
Love you guys.
Absolutely. Love you too, brother.
Thank you, man.
That is the guy.
You guys are the best. I love
The real thing. The real thing.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
Thanks for all the support, man. We
But I
appreciate
mean
it.
that about Salsa. I mean, I love every album. I mean, I really.